Lydia Dates All, Fight Connect TV, and I'm backstage at Unforgiven #4 with Felix Norton. Well, listen, I know I said very quickly because you're like, I don't want to do an interview, but I could not let you go without talking to you.
No, it's nice to meet you. I always watch your interviews. I love your interviews. I always look at them. It's nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, really, really excited. Anytime that I'm at any Thai shows or I talk to anyone about like female fighters, your name is just up there. They're like, we've never seen anyone that was as incredible as she's been in this country. Seriously, some big names have said that to me. You're about to come back after, how long has it been since you're out?
About 3 years, I think, just over 3 years, yeah.
What was the decision to come back now?
Well, I've been wanting to get back for at least like a year and a half. I feel more hungry now than I think probably my last 4 or 5 fights that I had before I had my little boy. So I'm excited. Yeah, I just want to get back in. I don't care when, what, I just want to get back in. Yeah.
There'll be a lot of women that will watch this and, you know, they'll be after having kids or they'll be have to stop and fight and thinking maybe I'd like to get back into it, but they have that nerves of like, will I be the same? Will I be able to just go back? How was your approach? Did you take it kind of slow getting back to training and then did you up it, or what way did you work it out?
Yeah, I did. I took it really slow because I didn't want to put any pressure on myself and I needed a break. I really from after my last fight was not for the ISCA European title, I felt kind of burnt out and I didn't have the motivation to really train and fight anymore. I took a long break, the longest break that I've ever taken since I started Muay Thai, and I got the hunger back. I went back training and I was like, right, I need to get back in, and I actually feel better mentally. I don't know. I think my kid just made, like my little boy Remy, he just made me like a badass. Because I think once you become a mom, I don't know, but I feel like I have mom strength now. Not taking any shit and just.
Mom strength is real. Yeah. They say it's a real. They psychologically say it's a real thing. I remember reading a story once about a lady who had a child, and her she had thought that her buggy had gotten caught under a car, but someone had taken the baby out in time. Something had happened, but she was able to lift the front of a car. Yeah, I remember reading it. I was like, no, not possible. Someone's like, no, mom strength is actually very real.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll find out anyway. But I'm really excited.
How did your journey into Muay Thai start?
My sister started first before me. She's 4 years older than me, and we used to fight each other all the time. And she always used to say, "Oh, like you're strong, you should come." And I was like, "No, I'm not. Don't want to do anything with you." You know, your older sister. I didn't want to do anything. I was a real couch potato teenager, and she became a coach, and I went to go and watch one of her fighters fight, and I watched it, and I was like, oh my God, I think I can do that. And I don't know. And then she threw me in the ring 2 weeks later. I had a fight. I had nothing. Yeah, she threw me in, and then ever since then, I was hooked. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. Amazing. I was just interviewing Aoife just there about her win just before I grabbed you.
Amazing. She was amazing, right? Yeah.
Really good. But I was saying that it seems like a really good time at the moment for women's Muay Thai in Ireland. You're back, Aoife is back after an injury. There's all these young kids like Kinga from Muay Thai, Jay Comiskey from Dublin Combat. There's just so many of them. They're all coming up. What would you say to any of the younger ones that are coming up after you? What advice would you give them?
Just keep at it. Just keep be consistent with your training. Try to get fight as often as you can. Just keep at it. I know, because sometimes you'd fight and then you take a break and then you kind of get a little bit stagnant. You just try to keep at it. Like, if you love it, you will. And I think this is, you know yourself, you start Muay Thai and it's just you fall in love with the sport. It's just something about it. You have to. You need an inner strength. So.
It's an art form in itself, right?
And it's great. Like there's four girl fights on this show. I love seeing that. And then even at the next one, like the Capital one, there's going to be like, I think there's 3 already.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, there's 3, and there's going to be So I love that. I love seeing it because I remember speaking to Martin like a few years ago, and he didn't have one girl fight, and I was like, what's happening. But no, it's exciting. It's exciting. I love seeing like the juniors coming up, and there's so many girl fighters, and like watching Katie, I think as well. Even in the boxing, so many girls fight. I love it. It's amazing. It's gonna.
Do you have any goals for this year? Obviously, you have the comeback fight, but are you just thinking about getting past that, or what's down the line? Do we know anything?
Well, I have goals. I have goals. I'm not saying anything because I want to see how this one turns out, see how I feel, and with the time management with the kid and everything. We'll see how this one goes, but I have plans.
Brilliant. Well, listen, it's an absolute pleasure to have you on the show. I'm so excited to meet you. Finally, it only took me like 4 years.
I haven't been around for a while, so.
But good to see you. Felix Norton for Fight Connect TV. Brilliant.